Now, before y'all look at the title and start barking up the wrong tree, this is a prediction video. So I could very much be wrong, but if you feel some type of way about it,
your mom's a...
Boruto said that he wasn't gonna expose Kawaki because that wouldn't settle their brotherly issues. Better man than me. I'm about to write this dude's name in my death note right now. Anyone know this guy's last name? Okay, clearly that death note didn't work. Call it manufacturing issues. Last time on Naruto GT, Hidari takes a loss. Kawaki thinks he's the main character. Konoha realizes he is still irrelevant. Jura marks Boruto for death and catches him off guard with a death beam. As Boruto remains incapacitated, will he ever beat the lost Uchiha allegations? Will he make it back to Kashin Koji? Will the Hidden Leaf actually survive? Find out next time on GT. Yeah, he's definitely an Uchiha. Now, if you hit that subscribe button and that like button and join the notification gang, I have irrefutable proof that Sasuke may very well be Boruto's father.
Okay, when it comes to 2-year-old, you are not.
Okay, so we know Naruto's not the dad, but this doesn't mean that Sasuke isn't the father.
Man, what the fuck is you talking about?
What the fuck was that?
I'm sorry, man. I wasn't thinking about it. I should have said, like...
Now, we know Sasuke spent a lot of time outside the village, while Hinata spent a lot of time at home. Look, I'm not indicating anything, but last I checked, 9 plus 10 was
21.
Alright, ignore that, dude. Hey, Boruto versus Kawaki, right? They was gonna fight. Some along the lines of airing out somebody's dirty laundry. But before we get into that, Boruto is in his ops territory. He's pretty injured, borderline heavily injured. I would really like to know what he's actually thinking. Okay, so I have no idea what Boruto's thinking, but if I was Boruto and I was in his shoes, this is what I'd be thinking. I'm injured and I'm lacking in enemy territory, all because Kawaki framed me for unaliving my own daddy. Either way, I'm nice. What's Kawaki gonna do? I'll punk this dude. I'll gut check him twice. Blow his whole back out. No diddy. Like, you know what I mean. Konoha? I'll smack him quick. You cool and all, but if this dude talk back to me one more time, I'll have him on his knees like Kashin Koji when he was sucking his, sorry. I tend to forget that this is PG. So, yeah, my bad. Sorry. Besides that, I got 2 bad bitches waiting. Sumire and Miss Uchiha. They about to hit me with that hot tub. Twice. Y'all didn't hear all of that, right? Oh, wait, you did? All right. Don't believe everything you hear on TV, kids. I recently found out that the Power Rangers are actually not real. So, where's the story actually going? So last chapter basically verifies that Jura spent a lot of his summers burning off the rubber caps off his control pad playing Call of Duty because this guy's quickscope is elite. Consider Jura was canonically born yesterday. That kind of makes that last joke null and void. So you can ignore that. We now know the existence of the thorn fruit, which is equivalent to the apple from the Garden of Eden. Yeah. The fruit can be used to reverse the borderline Pinocchio effect on Sasuke, basically turning him back into a real boy or real man. Granting Sakura eternal happiness because Sasuke can finally lay that sword on her on that table so they can study biology, because those books are definitely gathering dust. The possibility of Sasuke coming back into the story is borderline slim to none, especially because Naruto's still on his Kishimoto sponsored vacation and probably won't be back until the very end. They're two peas in a pod. Friends, best friends, lovers, ex-lovers. Sorry. The point is, we're not getting one without the other. The combative aspect of the story is over for now. The main villain actually has direction and purpose, which is to feed Kawaki to his oversized dog and to eliminate Boruto. Boruto is injured. He's currently in the Hidden Leaf, and despite saving the village, he's still an outlaw. Our boy earned himself a place on the front page of the Ninja Bingo book. Massive throwback. So my question is, how is this actually gonna play out? Boruto, also known as BZ, unfortunately has a lot of broken relationships to actually mend. Evidently not his fault, but we can credit that to these two side bitches. Boruto and Konoha had like a brotherly type relationship, but as time goes on, I think Boruto will consider other possibilities based on what Boruto's currently doing versus what he actually thinks about him, or whatever the jutsu has overwritten in his mind. So for example, why does Boruto actually know the Rasengan? And also, why would Boruto allegedly unalive the 7th Hokage just to save his village? Make it make sense. Kashin Koji may very well pull up to the village. Either one, he could actually aid Shikamaru and they could actually have a conversation, or he may just help Boruto escape. I would say after the current incident with the Shinju, I would say his wanted level has probably gone from 5 stars down to 4. So he can probably walk around, but the moment he goes through that Itoryu, they're gonna throw his ass back in the pen. The Shinju take priority, especially because of who they're actually targeting. So I think the relationships between Boruto and the Hidden Leaf will probably be put on pause, just like with Sasuke and the rest of the Hidden Leaf in the 4th Ninja War. They basically hate him, but they also need him. The difference is that Kawaki can't actually do a thing. There's nobody who stands on par power-wise, and also there's nobody within striking distance of the Shinju. Because my boy, they was jumping the Shinju and they was still losing. Just for context, it was 2 out of the 4 who pulled up. Jura was in cruise control the whole show and decided that he was gonna play squash with Himawari's body. Personally, I don't think the Hidden Leaf are actually gonna do anything to Boruto. I mean, Kawaki gonna be mad, but at this point in time, he can just stay hating in the corner. Bro's threat level is on par with a New York pigeon. More on him later. Sarada and Sumire are still chilling. You know what it is. Despite despising Boruto, I think this is actually the beginning of the end for Kawaki in terms of his exposure. As people start to read the atmosphere for what it is versus what their memories say it is, people start to question things about Boruto and wonder why he's doing certain things as opposed to what their memories are actually telling them in regards to what he did. For example, Konoha will probably start slowly unfolding the truth, or maybe start questioning things on a deeper level to the point where they're gonna have to let him into the fold. Either way, this will probably lead to the climactic buildup between Boruto and Kawaki, where the Hidden Leaf is basically in ruins. And at this point in time, I'm still wondering how that whole scenario is actually gonna orchestrate itself. So at the beginning of Boruto, we had that Boruto versus Kawaki teaser, the Hidden Leaf in ruins. These two are about to go at it like Goku and Vegeta. Sasuke's AWOL, Naruto's on vacation, and at this point in time, it's all down on Boruto's shoulders. The story is a retrospective of a boy who had everything to a man who understands what it's like to lose everything. The story has progressively taken the audience through a variety of twists and turns in an attempt to reach that current point. Now, my personal take, I think that's actually gonna all play out once Jura's actually been dealt with. Code at this point seems like he's been given the Orochimaru treatment. Rock solid the moment he came out the cooler, but now has been left to thaw a little too long to the point where you now question whether it's actually edible. Real spit. Jura would have been dealt with, and I think at that point, that's where all the animosity will unfold that Kawaki has for Boruto, almost like when Sasuke pulled that Uno reversal card the moment they dealt with Kaguya. Everybody in the ninja world has been saved, and psych, I lied. I'm about to Thomas and Martha Wayne the Kages. Just like that. Yeah. Point being, Kawaki's about to hit us with the same flip mode, pretty much. In regards to where the fight will take place, I am pretty much anticipating it will be in the village. I mean, that's where the teaser takes place, so I mean, it's a given. Boruto's gonna win narratively, but I think in order to complete their character arcs, Boruto will fully understand what it means to basically have nothing, while Kawaki learns what it means to act in moderation. Because yes, he does admire the 7th Hokage, but at the same time, it's on the other extreme where he's trying to protect him by any means necessary. And I can understand the concept of protecting him, yes, but then if you're just trying to eliminate any possibility and whatnot without actually thinking things through, it's almost like when Sasuke decided, in order to become the Hokage, I'm going to unite the villages by becoming the world's enemy. In theory, that works because you did unite everybody, but in reality, you just isolate yourself in a permanent room of solitude. And I mean, if you're about that life, that's cool, but I mean, that ain't really it. Just saying. Overall, you ain't got to go that far. But either way, let me know your thoughts below. Pretty sure the chapter's definitely dropping either this weekend or early next week. But yeah, let me know your thoughts below. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all later, man. Peace.